What's up, good folks? This your girl Bernicia. Welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, folks, please go ahead. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you at it, hit the like button. All right, so guys, today I got I got some interesting topics on the docket. Today we're going to talk about Blueface. He's first up. Okay, so for those of you who don't know or who care, Blueface has proposed to Jaiden Alexis. Okay.
I'm about to propose to Jaiden. I'm so nervous. Oh my God. I know she's gonna say yes. I don't know, the timing is, I'm at the game. I don't know, halftime, the timing is weird. I think I'm gonna bring everybody in to make it personal and intimate, but I'm just so nervous. And I know y'all gonna be like, why are you doing it? Listen, I'm famous, I'm rich already. I know she ain't doing no weird shit, and I know, I just know. You know. Wish me luck. What are you doing here?
Now, while Blueface and Jaiden Alexis has been in the news lately, child, they've been on the streets. They've been hitting up all the blogs, pushing Jaiden Alexis' new song, Barbie. I'm not going to lie, Barbie is a bop now. I do kind of like that song. Way better than I like that diss record that Chrisean dropped with my boo. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, Blueface and Jaiden Alexis, they went on Jason Lee's show, right? I'm not gonna lie, I watched that whole 3-hour show and I was baffled and amazed at how disrespectful Blueface can be. I mean, yes, he called Chrisean Rock a couch-chasing goblin, but honey, he is the king of the goblins because he sat up there and he admitted in front of Jaiden Alexis, apparently for the first time, that he received fellatio by Megan Thee Stallion. Now, if that isn't bad enough, he went on and on to talk about, his relationship with Chrisean. Now, he claims that this relationship was strictly a business relationship, but I don't know. I don't know any business relationship that results in a baby, but that's neither here nor there. So, folks, we're here today with the latest installment from the Blueface Chrisean Rock Jaiden Alexis saga. Okay, but in this instance, Chrisean Rock, let her rest in peace. Okay, we're here to talk about this whole engagement situation between Blueface and Jaiden Alexis. All right, and while we're at it, we're going to talk about the mom. So, Blueface did this whole little proposal situation. If you ask me, personally, I feel like if I was Jaiden Alexis, I wouldn't even accept. I mean, honestly, only thing she's signing up is a lifetime of sleepless nights and more tears and pains. I mean, if he waited 11 years and a baby and a bunch of bitches later to propose to you, then by all means, honey, if you like it, I love it. But with that being said, Carlissa, Blueface's mom, came out and she had some thoughts about this, okay? So she wrote, "Did this ninjas propose to the maid? Oh well, it is October." Now, if you guys don't know, Carlissa has something to say about the whole interview that Jaiden Alexis did with her and Blueface did with Jason Lee. So during this interview, Jaiden Alexis talked about some of the drama that she was having with Blueface's mom while they were living together in the same house or whatever. And if you ask me, she didn't really say anything too wrong. I mean, nothing wrong in my opinion. She only stated what, facts from her perspective, which was, they bumped heads a lot. And, at the time, both of them were working at Blueface's restaurant. So they bumped heads a lot. They got into it all the time, and that's pretty much what's the gist of it. She didn't say anything too disrespectful from my perspective, but Carlissa has something to say about that.
I don't hear you, bitch, because I just look at you because you look like your mama and his grandmama. And it didn't ever bother me because I already knew what you was going to look like in about 5 years. And you're right on fucking schedule. Because we could talk about a whole bunch of shit that drove me fucking crazy, like your drunk ass mammy, you and your drunk ass mammy sitting at the fucking table whining about some dick all day when I'm trying to run a fucking business. You moved out because your man and you couldn't do shit about it. You took my daughter up over there and got her into that bullshit, got her into the fight with the girls. The girl lost her tooth. All that bullshit was your shit, bitch. Don't want you bringing up my name no more. It's okay when Rock bring it up because we have culture. We can go back and forth like this. You motherfucker don't bring my name up no more. I don't fuck with you. Use a snake, bitch. He gonna figure your...
So now she comes on with this post. Seems like she's not happy, okay? So with that being said, Blueface had a comeback, okay? Whew, child.
Post that little bullshit ass ring your husband got you. Right? You got... So what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right? Bet. Let's compare rings. Post that little bullshit ass ring your husband got you. Right? You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father. And at the end of it all, you married a bum. You wanna know how I know he a bum? Cause your ring is smaller than my wife's ring. That's how I know your man a bum. I'm 26 years old. Y'all probably 50, going on 60. You mean to tell me out of 60 years you couldn't get... What's wrong with it, bravo? So what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with...
So Blueface wrote, my mother is a whore, been married 3 times, 3 kids by 3 different men, and never married none of them. Men, only random men. She light with a lot of money, so she could divorce and take from them at the end of it all. She's sleeping with a bum every night. Sad story for real. Could never respect her as a woman. Child, listen. I don't understand what the smoke is, quite frankly. Like, why is he so upset with his mom for not agreeing with this fake-ass, clout-chasing-ass engagement? I mean, after all, he did just propose to her after all of this shit went down with Krishan and Malibu. If you ask me, I think this is his way of trolling Krishan Rock. Quite frankly, I think he's just mad with Krishan and he's using Jaiden to make her feel some type of way. I mean, honestly, why else would he keep throwing shots at her in all of these interviews, okay? This whole situation is a mess. So, like, for once, I agree with Carlissa. Like, hell, it's October. You might as well do some damn costume clown-ass shit because it is October. Everybody want to dress up for Halloween. Perhaps he want to play games for Halloween. I don't know. But honestly, the level of disrespect that he have toward his mom is baffling. I mean, I get it. The lady is a clout chasing too, and she's very much a mess. But with that being said, this level of disrespect, to call your mom a whore, well, let's just put it like this. At the end of the day, you are the son of a whore. And as far as I'm concerned, you are a whore yourself. And when your kids grow up, they're going to have a lot to look back on and reflect on. And I guarantee you, they might not feel too much better about you. Okay? So with that being said, folks, please get in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Yeah, y'all go ahead and jump on in the comments because I'm very interested to see what y'all got to say about this whole, union between these two. Me personally, I just feel like, hey, congratulations. If Jaiden Alexis like it, I love it, She was a baby mom for over 11 years, just about, and she's going to be a fiance for 11 years. Maybe 20 years from now, perhaps she'd actually become his wife, but child. So anyway, moving on to, my next topic. Speaking of couples, so Blac Chyna. So Blac Chyna has went public with, her love, her little boo thing. His name is Derek Milano, okay? So I'm not really familiar with this guy. I haven't heard his name prior to Blac Chyna, but apparently he's a rapper, and he's definitely in the music industry. He's written, music for big names like Beyonce and Jeremiah, etc., etc. So, homeboy's no slouch. All right. So Black Chyna, just after, recently celebrating her year of sobriety, now now she's going public with her new love. Okay. Now, me just looking at them two, they look like they match each other. Okay. She looks happy. I've never seen that bitch smile that hard before. I mean, she's showing all 32 teeth, and Derek is smiling just as hard. So, I think that whatever their connection is, however deep it is, it's very sincere at this point, right? But with that being said, a lot of people, while some people are like me, congratulating the two, and happy for her happiness, you know what I'm saying? Some people are questioning this relationship, okay? So one of the reasons why people are questioning this relationship, because if you guys don't know, Black Chyna has an extensive dating history. Okay, so she's kind of hate to say it, but she's been around. Okay, so the people that we know of that she's been in relationships, started from the top two, is Rob Kardashian and Tiger. Both men she has children with. Okay, so then she's been rumored to have dated Johnny Wynn, PJ Tucker, Bow Wow, Jeremiah, Playboy Cardi, Kid Boo, Sage the Gemini, and the most recent relationships that we know of is YB and Almighty J, which was in 2018, Little Twin, 2020, and then she was with another guy that she was known to have a relationship with as well, Little Hector or some shit. I'm trying to think of what this guy's name is, because it's a young dude that she was just with. I want to say, I don't think it was Twin. Young Twin wasn't the last person she was with. Give me a second. Okay, so this dude, Twin Hector, was the last relationship that she was in. Okay, so they went official back in January of this year. So understandably, some people are questioning, like, okay, well, you was just with Lil Hector, and as far as I'm concerned, I didn't know that they broke up, but apparently they did, because from what I've researched, Chyna and Derek has been dating since around March or May, around one of those months. Okay, so but yeah, so people are questioning it because of the timeline, and then there is a matter of her switching out men like she's switching out draws. And also there's another reason why people are questioning this relationship, is because if you guys don't know or care, Black Chyna has recently petition to take Tiger to court. Okay, so apparently she's saying that she needs financial assistance, with their son, and whoop de woo. So people are already saying that Black Chyna doesn't have it like she used to. Okay, she doesn't have the money like she used to. So people are looking at this new man of hers, Derek Milano, as a money bag. Okay, so one thing Black Chyna know how to do is find herself a man with some money, honey. Okay, but overall, the way I look at it, regardless to whether or not he's a money bag, whatever people want to say, it really don't make a difference. My eyes see her happy. Okay, and considering the fact that when Black Chyna came out on her, she first began her journey of trying to live a more Christian lifestyle and, just change her life up. She took a lot of steps and measures, you know what I'm saying, to show improve. And honestly, quite frankly, a whole year later, she's still on a trajectory that's pointing up. Okay. So with that being said, I am happy for her. If this man is doing it for her, may it be now or forever, or they be broken up tomorrow, I see this woman happy, okay? And she's still sober, and she looks damn fucking good, okay? So, with that being said, child, on to the next subject. All right, so next subject is next up on the docket is Sukihana. Okay, Sukihana's been on the docket before over here on my channel. You guys already know, if you're my old subscribers, you already know how I feel about Sukihana. But for you new subscribers, me personally, I always said this. I said, I feel like as a person, Sukihana is a great person. She's smarter than she lets on. Very, intellectual. I think that she tries too hard to play into that ratchet persona, okay? But don't get me wrong, like, I hold her feet to the fire every time. So if she get on the internet with that fuck shit, I get on the internet and I talk about her ass, because that's just the way it is, bitch. If you're gonna do dumb shit, I'm gonna talk about your ass. But with that being said, I'm not just gonna talk about you on a negative aspect too, because if you do something positive, I'm gonna be right there to clap it up for you every time as well. Like I said, I like Suki, and I think in real life we would be damn good. We'll be damn good Judies. But with that being said, it is what it is. Okay, so Sukihana took two mothers to the store and she bought them groceries. Okay, so the deal was, the women had 4 minutes to grab whatever they could and put it in their cart, and whatever they ended up with is what Sukihana would pay for. Okay, so the women, and mind you, the women, they had to be some good ass shopper, because I swear, like, they had a variety of shit in their carts. Okay, so anywho, Sukihana, and then on top of them grabbing things, Sukihana was also like running around helping the women, throwing shit in their carts too, so it's not as if, she was like, okay, well, you can only get this and get that. No, she was throwing any and everything she could into these women's carts to help them out, so that they can get more stuff. Okay, so, she took them up, she rung them up for the stuff or whatever. So the thing that gets me about this, because this is a good deed, right? The thing that gets me is the comments, okay? So you have some people saying, why she only gave them 4 minutes, and, you know what I'm saying? Why she only gave those women 4 minutes, and these women, they wasn't putting anything healthy in their cards, and these women could have possibly been two of her friends, and she's not slick and all of this and the third. This is my takeaway. Regardless to whether or not those two women personally knew Sukihana, which I doubt, I seriously doubt it. I mean, if those was her friends, she wouldn't have had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been nothing to film, because me, if my friends would, had asked me, or I was helping out my friends and, trying to help them get groceries, if anything, bitch, come get the car, I'll give you a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? But for her to be in the store with these women like that, I don't think that she knew these women. Okay, so that's thing number one. Thing number two, the fact that people had the audacity to say, 4 minutes wasn't long enough, this, that, and the third. Listen, if anybody feeling charitable, please feel free to come help me out, bitch, because I need groceries. I don't get food stamps, and motherfucker $250 every other week is killing my motherfucking pockets, and that's just free feeding 3 people in my household. So please, Sukihana, if you feeling friendly, bitch, help me out. I would greatly appreciate that 4 minutes, because you know what the hell I would have did with my 4 minutes? Bitch, I would have went straight to the meat section. That's the most expensive thing to get, and the most expensive product. Bitch, let me go over there to the motherfucking seafood section, bitch. Thanks to you, I'm gonna have me a seafood boil, a steak boil, everything else, because bitch, I would have been over there spending my whole 4 minutes in the meat section. But with that being said, what you mean? What do they mean when they say 4 minutes is not enough? Because 4 minutes, if I don't give a damn if you gave me 1. If it's free and you are willing to pay for it, whatever I grab, then I'm going to grab whatever. You know what I'm saying? And whatever time due. Like, you can't tell the giving horse how to give you a gift. You know what I'm saying? The gifting horse how to gift you. You can't tell a person, you can't tell God how to bless you. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of gets me too. Like, that pissed me off that people like, oh, she should have did this and she should have did that. The bitch did it, okay? What is y'all favorite rappers doing? What the fuck is Nicki Minaj, Krishan Rock, and all these other stupid bitches out here doing for the hood? Nothing, And if they is doing something, they not helping. Sukihana choose a more realistic, hands-on approach to help people out, okay? She didn't have to do what she did, okay? But she still gave back. And if you ask me, she gave back to people who really fucking need it, and she made sure that they was the ones who got it, okay? Most people say if they throw a couple of dollars, most of these celebrities, they'll throw a couple of dollars to this charity, that charity, and say, fuck it, I did my part. No, Sukihana was there in the flesh, and she made sure that these women got what they needed, okay? So that's that, okay? And so then you would have some people who had the audacity to say, oh, well, if you're doing something from the kindness of your heart, why is you filming it? Listen, I am glad that she filmed it because, for one, everybody like to make Sukihana out to be just a one trick pony. Okay, this right here shows that. She gives back. This shows that she gives back. That Sukihana is not just no ratchet chick off the street or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That she gives back and she loves her community. The same hood that she panders to, she's showing that this is the same hood that she's willing to go back and help out. You know what I'm saying? And I think what is more, and the fact that she put it on camera, I think that's a good thing, because I feel like if she was really clout chasing, she could have talked about the money she spent, because look, judging from the looks of them women's cart, listen, bitch, I get like 5-6 items out the store and that brought me $100 plus, and them women's carts was packed to the top tier. So if she was doing this for clout, she could have said, oh, I went to the grocery store and I spent da 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 da. No, she politely took out her card, swiped it, and let that be that. She didn't talk about how much the groceries cost. She didn't complain. She didn't throw that out there and flaunt that. And I guarantee you, Sukihana spent a couple of bands in that store with all of those groceries, okay? So it's the ungratefulness for me. Like, the way I look at it, I just feel like, and not the ungratefulness from these women. These women was damn sure grateful, and they have, you know what I'm saying? And if they could testify to these people who got something negative to say about it, it is what it is, okay? My whole thing is, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Okay, so regardless to how people feel about it, at least she did something good. Like, y'all always like to just paint a bitch with one narrative, okay? This pissed me off. Like, All right, folks, that was fun. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you made it to this part, you have watched the whole entire video. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video. If you don't, dislike this video. Hell, comment, talk your shit. Let's start a conversation, people. With that being said, I love you guys. Once again, thank you. I'm out. Bye.